In this video, I'm going to help you fix a black screen problem with your Sceptre TV no longer turning on. And stay with me to the very end because I think I can find a solution for you. So make sure, first of all, that there's no issue with your remote. So physically check your TV, and sometimes on the Sceptre it's right below the logo down here, and then sometimes they're on the side, either the left or the right. And then try to manually power it on from the TV. If it works, then you know the issue is with either your remote batteries or the remote itself. Okay, now if you've tried that, check the back to the HDMI ports and make sure that there's no other device on there. So unplug and remove any HDMI cables, any devices like Roku or Fire TV or an Xbox or a PlayStation. Remove everything from the HDMI and then unplug it, plug it back in, and then power it on and see if it will work. If it does work, then you know there's an issue with that HDMI cord or the device. And then once you replace that, then that should fix the issue. Or the next thing we want to do is we're going to actually unplug it, and then we're going to leave it unplugged for at least a minute. So let's go ahead and unplug it now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to point the Sceptre remote control directly towards the TV and hold down the power button directly for at least 30 seconds while it's unplugged. And what this is doing, this is actually doing a power cycle, which is actually resetting it. Okay, after you do the remote for 30 seconds, again go to the back and then hold down the power button on your Sceptre for at least another 30 seconds on the TV itself, wherever the power button is located on the TV. Now after you've done that, the minute's gone by, plug it back in and then tell me if you can get it to work. That will fix the majority of the problems. Also make sure that your power outlet is a fuse hasn't blown so on your circuit board. So try a different device on that power outlet that you have plugged in. Try a hair dryer, try a laptop or a phone. And if those doesn't work, then you know it's your power outlet, and then you need to go to the circuit board in your home and then just hit the fuse back on, and then that maybe your TV should start working then. Alright, now after we've tried that, what we want to do is something very unconventional, but it does work with a lot of the TVs. What we're going to do is we're going to heat up the components inside the TV without actually having to open the TV. So what you're going to do is get a hairdryer that looks like that, and we're going to plug it in, and what we're going to do is unplug the TV from the wall and keep it unplugged as we heat up the components in the back. So wherever you see a vent on your TV, we're going to blow into them. There's some here on the bottom. That's doing two things. Number one, that's blowing the dust off the components. And number two, it's actually heating up the components just a tad. That changes the chemistry. We're going to put it on high pressure, medium heat. And you're going to do this while the TV is unplugged. Now after you've done that, keep the TV unplugged for a good 30 minutes. Don't plug it back in, and that way it'll give a chance for the components to cool down. And then after you do that, turn it back on and then see if it works. If that doesn't fix the problem, hopefully your TV's still on warranty. Get it checked that way. And if not, buy a new TV. Don't throw another $100 or $200 on a TV that's used and broken and it's a few years old. There's too many good deals out there. Alright, thanks for watching.